What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I still have some new news concerning Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder. Get this. According to Eddie Hearn, Anthony Joshua could face Deontay Wilder for the WBC Heavyweight Championship of the world. And this is how it happens. Usyk and Tyson Fury could be going into a full-on undisputed showdown, okay? And depending on the winner, whoever it is, when that undisputed fighter becomes announced, after that, the belts normally go vacant, okay? And they go vacant because of the mandatories and the pressure of having all the mandatories. It's almost like Thanos with every stone, right? And Infinity Stones. So when that comes, it's almost impossible to fulfill every mandatory. Okay, for example, Tyson Fury beat Vladimir Klitschko. And Vladimir Klitschko, right after that, like 14 days later, he was stripped by the by the IBF. And the IBF are one of the most strict, but we will see what they do according to the Filip Hrgovic issue and his mandatory demand, okay, placed by them, the IBF. And whoever wins, then Wilder, of course, is in a final eliminator with Andy Ruiz. Should he beat Ruiz, he's up to fight Tyson Fury. Well, if Tyson Fury drops the belt, if he beats Usyk, then Deontay Wilder could take on Anthony Joshua for the WBC strap. That's the fight that makes sense. That's the big money fight anyway. Both teams have huge interest in making that fight. Shelly Finkel, Eddie Hearn, Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua, right? So that's how that comes into place. And let me counterpunch. I think that Anthony Joshua, the only way Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder fight for the WBC would be if Tyson Fury wins. But then again, Tyson Fury may want to hold on to the WBC versus the other belts, because I think between the love he has for the WBC, or the interest that he has for the WBC, versus the other belts, I think he wants and likes the WBC belts more. Why do I say that? Because this is the first time in history for Tyson Fury in his career that he's actually defended that belt twice. He beat Deontay Wilder, then he beat Dillian Whyte, then he will be defending it again December 3rd, right? So if that's the case, I think he would hold on to the WBC. I think he will let those other belts go, and fall to the wayside, all right? So that's my issue with that, because I think Tyson Fury would want to hold on to the WBC because he's already let go of the Ring magazine, and we know what he did with the unified titles when he beat Vladimir Klitschko, all right? Now, if Usyk wins, now get this, I see Usyk defending those belts still, all of them. I think right in after the Tyson Fury issue, because Tyson Fury and him, they may have a rematch. So that may be tied up all next year or through early 2024, okay, depending on when that fight happens. But, I see Usyk defending those belts. Why do I say that? Because Usyk defended all those belts at cruiserweight, because he's already been an undisputed champion, right? And he defended it against Tony Bellew, okay, when he knocked him out in the 8th round. But Tony Bellew went for all full undisputed, and he knew what that meant. Who don't want to be an undisputed champion, really? So that's the issue. I don't think it'll be for the WBC. I see Anthony Joshua fighting Deontay Wilder anyway without the belts at all. Okay. Now, this looks like a long shot from Eddie Hearn because, of course, one of his clients is Philip Hergovic, and he's doing what he can for him, right? So the idea of those belts being vacant, I think maybe if Tyson Fury beats Alexander Usyk and he decides to give them all up, that would be the only way, because I don't see Usyk giving them up at all. Even if he fights Canelo, he's still going to hold on to those belts, just like he wanted to do or speculated doing before, right? So, yeah, it looks like a long shot, but those are the only ways that that particular um, situation goes down. But you guys tell me what you think of Anthony Joshua possibly taking on Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder for the WBC Heavyweight Champion of the World. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch.